5 traits of successful couples, dating and married to a Filipina. In this video, I'll give you 5 traits of successful couples that are good indicators early on in a relationship as to if your relationship will last the distance. Looking to date a Filipina or already dating or married to a Filipina? I use my experiences around my relationship with my Filipina wife of 6 years, as well as my professional experience as a qualified relationship counsellor for over the past 10 years. Are you after resources, tips and information for a successful relationship with your Filipina and to maintain it well into the future? No problems, just take a moment to subscribe and press the bell icon to get all our future videos, and I promise you'll never miss out again. People often ask me what it is that makes a relationship go the distance and why some relationships last forever yet many fail within a few short years. Many people think it's impossible to predict if a couple's relationship will last long term, and mostly they would be right, as nothing is ever foolproof or guaranteed. However, understanding what traits successful couples have who go long term or forever gives us much better chance of success if we know what to look for. It's essential that both people in the relationship have all these 5 traits, not just one or the other or a couple of these traits. If you and your partner have all 5 traits, then you're well on your way to having a very good long-term relationship. And if you only have a couple of these traits, then there's something you can really work on and you can change things around. So get ready, guys, here we go. Trait number 1, the same mindset and determination. When I talk about the same mindset, I'm referring to the way the couple think about relationships. Do both think relationships are meant to last long term, or have they seen their parents or friends divorce and think all relationships have an expiry date? If one or both think the latter, then it's very likely to cause cracks very early on in the relationship. When in a relationship with someone, you need to have no doubts that this person is the right person long term. Sure, when we first meet someone and in the initial dating stage, we may not think like this because we're still getting to know the person. But after a few months, let's say, we really need to feel certain within ourselves that this relationship is the right one with no doubts at all. Relationships are never easy, and sure, it's all fun and new at the very start, but keeping a relationship going strong day after day, week after week, month after month, and year after year takes a lot of hard work and determination. The determination comes from your belief that the partner you have chosen is the right one for you, and as I said, you have no doubts. You need determination to push through many issues and differences that will arise as you go forward in the relationship. The honeymoon stage of the relationship may last a few months, but it always wears off at some point. Along the way, you may notice some things your partner does that may be annoying, but if you know your partner is the right one for you, those things will be put into perspective and your determination will see you through. We need to remember there is no such thing as the perfect person, but more so, the perfect person for you. Having the same mindset and determination are very important traits in a successful long-term relationship, because both people will keep working hard even when things get difficult. Trait number 2 is gratitude. People in loving and successful relationships long term all have a good amount of gratitude towards each other. They don't take each other for granted and appreciate the many little things they do for each other. A couple who expresses their gratitude towards each other have a much happier and long-lasting relationship than those that don't express their gratitude towards each other. If you feel blessed to have such a partner, then tell them each day. If your partner takes the time to cook a nice meal, then tell them how nice it was and that you appreciate them and all they do for you. Be sure to express gratitude each and every day, and your relationship will be rewarded for sure. Think about how you have felt in the past when someone expressed gratitude towards you. It is a nice feeling for sure. Trait number 3 is kindness. Couples who show kindness towards each other, even when fighting or angry, will go a long way to having a successful long-term relationship. Kindness may be along the same lines of gratitude, where you acknowledge all the things your partner does for you each day, but it goes even deeper than that. Kindness is a feeling deep inside yourself and understanding your partner's viewpoints even if you don't agree with them. Having enough control to think things through before verbalizing, because you don't want to purposely hurt your partner. I hear some people say, "I didn't mean it," or "I only said it in anger." People who show kindness to each other in their relationship will not say anything in anger because they already know how much that will hurt their partner and damage their relationship. Without doubt, kindness is a form of love that many of us overlook in our busy and stressful lives, but it is essential for a successful long-term relationship. Trait number 4 is compassion, and this is something sadly I believe is missing in many relationships in recent years. Are people losing the ability or the will to be compassionate towards others and even the person we're supposed to be in love with? Compassion to me is similar to empathy, which means to be able to put yourself in another person's shoes to understand how they may be feeling at a particular time. Couples who have successful long-term relationships will show compassion at the most difficult times. Instead of walking away and swearing at their partner when having a disagreement, they will sit and talk and try and understand how their partner is feeling. To show compassion or empathy is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength, and a sign to your partner that no matter what problems may come up, that you are there for them because you care enough to have compassion for them at the most difficult times in your relationship. Make no mistake, couples with no or very little compassion are on the fast track to splitting up in their relationship. Trait number 5 is playfulness and laughter. I think these two go hand in hand, and as relationships can be tough and stressful at times, we need to be able to give ourselves some relief by not taking everything so seriously and being able to have a good laugh with each other and to have some playful times. Those of you who haven't done something for many years that you once enjoyed will know the enjoyment when you finally get to do that activity again. There will be fond memories, and in a relationship this is the same. Maybe early on in the relationship you guys have rolled down hills together or tickled each other until you had tears coming out from so much laughter, or many other things you may have done together that you really enjoyed. These sorts of things are great memories we have of our relationship, but for so many we forget to be playful, have a good laugh and have fun together. For those that don't do this, then your relationship can get lost in all the seriousness and stress of modern life, and the relationship as a result becomes very stale and very old quickly. Have you ever heard someone say, "There must be more to life than this"? Well, very likely they've lost the playfulness and laughter that they once had that gave them so much enjoyment, not only in their relationship but life in general. If you and your partner have ticked off all 5 traits mentioned, then you guys are certainly well matched. But that doesn't mean you have to stop working hard at the relationship every day. It probably means that you guys will have a much easier time with your relationship than other people who may not be so well matched. But as I say, you still need to put in every day and be sure never to fall into the trap of losing gratitude or taking your partner for granted. And for the guys who may have only ticked off a couple of the traits that we've mentioned, then you guys both have plenty of work ahead if you want to have a long-term successful relationship. But with the determination and perseverance, it certainly can be done. As I've seen in my professional life, many couples turn things around, all based on working hard every day at these 5 traits mentioned. If you're looking for more tips on relationships, be sure to check out my playlist on screen now. Feel free to like and share the video, subscribe and press the bell icon for future videos. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all your support. Take care and bye for now.